Hi everyone, my name is Akil. I'm from the Box of Life, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your vermicomposting tower in the garden unit. First step is you need the worms from us. Once you have them, you need to prepare what is called the bedding. Bedding is any source of carbon-rich material. You can use newspaper, cardboard, dried leaves. The only requirement for bedding is that it needs to be cut into smaller pieces or torn, so about 1-inch chunks, and it needs to be moist. The worms require moisture to breathe because they breathe through their skin. So one of the only ways you can really kill your wormies is by having your system dry out. So the best practice is to always put moist bedding inside your worm farm. So we've collected a bunch of bedding in our container here. We've soaked it with water and it's wet and moist. All you have to do to start with, first step is to take your bedding, squeeze out all the extra moisture and just put it into your tower. Fill it up with a good, about 6 inches worth of material. We've collected a good amount of things. And just drop it in. Once you've added about 6 inches, you're ready to add the next ingredient in your worm farm, which is food. All the scraps that you're generating in your classrooms or in your building. Here we have some apple cores and some coffee grinds. You're going to take your food, put it inside. We have some more food, so we feed approximately 2 containers a week, and drop it in above your bedding. And now it's time to add the worms. So you have worms in their natural habitat, worm castings. Let me try to find some. You just drop it straight into your tower. That's a wormy. These are red wigglers. You probably can't see them right now, but there are a lot of them inside this container. You just add them into your worm tower. Make sure you're taking out all the smaller worms that are inside. And once it's done, you've set up their home. Last step, which is very important, always remember to cover the top of your composting unit with some extra bedding. My tip for creating a healthy ecosystem for the worms is to imagine the whole thing being a lasagna of your food and your bedding. So start out with a layer of wet bedding at the bottom, then add some food, then add your worms, and now top it off with extra bedding to finish off the lasagna. Every time you add your food, you simply add an equal, whatever amount of food you add in there, that 1 cup, add an equal amount of wet bedding on top and walk away. That's all you need to do to prevent flies, any kind of unwanted bugs and smells coming out of your worm farm. And what it does is also balances the ecology of the system by maintaining that 1:1 ratio of bedding and food. And that's it. Once you've done this, you've set it up, just simply close your bin and we're good to go. Remember, the only way to kill your worms in one of these is by having the entire thing dry out. So please remember to keep watching either your plants or maybe just watching your worm bin once a week if you're not adding food. When you are adding food, your food is 90% water, so most of the water that is, most of the moisture that's coming from your worm farm comes from your food. And if you have any other questions on how to set this up or on how to maintain it, feel free to reach out to me. You'll have the details sent to you later. Thanks.